Chase Sapphire Preferred, the best credit card for occasional travelers.
I'm Chris, this is Yellow Productions. I do travel guides that are fun, informative, and entertaining. This video is part of my series on credit cards, miles, and points. If you want to see more videos about miles and points, you'll find links at the end of this video or in the description. But in this video, I'm going to be telling you all about the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. And why this card? Well, because a question I often get from people on my live streams and on my videos is, Chris, I'm getting new into this whole travel thing. I'm new to miles and points. What is the best card for me as someone who's getting started and maybe isn't traveling a whole ton? Well, the answer to that is the Chase Sapphire Preferred, and in this video, I'm gonna tell you why you should get this card if you don't have it already. So I'm gonna break this video up into 5 different areas because I think there's 5 different areas to consider when you're considering a credit card for travel benefits. The first one is earning points based on spend. The second one is redeeming points. What can you redeem those points or miles for? The third one is what sort of bonus do you get when you sign up for the card? The fourth one is what are the ongoing benefits for having the card? And the fifth one is what's the annual fee? So first, let's talk about earning points on spend. These are the points and miles that you earn when you swipe your credit card, you insert the chip, you use it to buy something online, how many dollars you spend, how many points you earn. So the Chase Sapphire Preferred card earns my favorite rewards currency, which is Chase Ultimate Rewards. I'll talk more later about why this is my favorite currency, but for every dollar that you spend on this card, $1 earns 2 points on travel and dining, and then it earns 1 point on all other purchases. But the great part about earning 2 points on travel and dining is that Chase has a really wide definition of what is considered travel. Purchases in the following categories are all considered travel and will earn 2 points per dollar. Airlines, airports, car rental agencies, cruise ships, hotels, timeshares, local and commuter transportation, which includes trains, buses, taxis, limos, ferries, bridges, tolls, parking, and travel agencies. So almost anything you can think of related to travel will get 2 points. And then dining is a huge category. Those are some of the biggest areas I use my credit cards in. 2 points on all of that. And the dining includes sit down or fast food. So for all of you who like In-N-Out Burger, just like I do, you'll be earning 2 points per dollar at In-N-Out Burger, McDonald's, Starbucks, any of those things. Okay, so how much are these Ultimate Rewards points worth? Well, the Points Guy, which is a pretty famous frequent flyer blog, estimates that Ultimate Rewards points are worth approximately 2 cents per point. So if you're getting 2 points per dollar at 2 cents per point, that's approximately 4% of rewards for every dollar that you spend. But I actually think 2 cents per point is a pretty conservative estimate. I've found in my redemptions I can often get more value than 2 cents per point. The second area I'm going to talk about is the sign-up bonus. The Chase Sapphire Preferred card currently comes with a 60,000 point bonus when you sign up for the card and you spend $4,000 on purchases within the first 3 months of account opening. If you're redeeming these points in the Ultimate Rewards portal, that's $750 of travel in the Ultimate Rewards portal. I'll talk more about what that portal is, but that's the portal that you can redeem points for travel directly from Chase. It's a pretty good value for these points just from the sign-up bonus. The primary thing I use Ultimate Rewards points for are to transfer to Hyatts, and if you're staying in low-end Hyatts, like at Category 1 Hyatts, the sign-up bonus with 60,000 points, you could stay at Category 1 Hyatts for 12 nights on that sign-up bonus. Or if you're like me and you're staying in Category 7s, which are like the Park Hyatt New York City that typically run $750 plus per night, well, you can stay 2 nights at the Park Hyatt. So that sign-up bonus, if you're staying at the Park Hyatt New York City for 2 nights, could actually equate to $1,500 in value. That's pretty good. The third area we're going to talk about is redeeming Ultimate Rewards points. How do you redeem these points for things? Well, there's 3 ways you can redeem these points. The first way you can redeem them is for cash. You can essentially get a statement credit at 1 cent per point. I do not think this is the best way to use these points. The second way you can use these points is to book travel through the Ultimate Rewards portal. So when you log into your Chase account, you can log into the Ultimate Rewards portal. It's kind of like Expedia. You can search for flights, you can search for hotels, you can search for rental cars, and when you book travel using the Ultimate Rewards portal, you get a 25% bonus, so every 100 points is worth $1.25. The great part about booking things through the Ultimate Rewards portal is there are no blackout dates. So if you were earning miles and something like United miles and all your miles were there, well, if it was a really busy day to travel, chances are there'd be no award tickets. But if you're using your Ultimate Rewards points to just buy the tickets, well, those are the same tickets that are for sale for everybody. I also know many people that really like to book rental cars through the Ultimate Rewards portal because you can often find really good deal on rental cars. The third way to redeem Ultimate Rewards points is by transferring it to many of Chase's transfer partners. This is how I always redeem my Ultimate Rewards points. The points transferred to airlines and hotels, and Chase has a wide variety of transfer partners. In airlines, you can transfer to Aer Lingus, Air France, British Airways, Emirates, Iberia, JetBlue, KLM, Singapore, Southwest Airlines, and United. The great thing about all these transfer partners is there's one for every alliance. So if you want to fly in Star Alliance, let's say you want to fly ANA or Asiana, you can transfer your miles to United and then use the United miles to book Star Alliance tickets. The same applies for One World, where you can transfer your miles to British Airways and use them from there. If you're looking for SkyTeam, which includes Delta, well, then you can transfer to the KLM or Air France programs. Chase has 3 hotel partners. You can transfer Ultimate Rewards points to IHG, which is Holiday Inn Intercontinental. You can transfer it to Marriott Bonvoy, which is Marriott Sheraton, that big conglomeration. But where I typically transfer most of my points to is to Hyatt. That's the 3rd hotel transfer partner, and I think that's one of the areas where you get the most value transferring for Hyatt points to stay at Hyatt Hotels. Number 4, let's talk about ongoing benefits. The Chase Sapphire Preferred card has a lot of really good ongoing benefits. The first great benefit for international travelers is no foreign transaction fees. If you travel internationally a lot, foreign transaction fees can really eat into your budget. With most cards, they're typically 3%. This is the fee your bank will charge you if you have a US card and you're buying things in Japanese yen, you'll be hit for an extra 3%. The great part about this, when I travel with my Chase card, I typically don't get a lot of the local currency out. I try to charge most things to my Chase Sapphire Preferred card. That is the best exchange rate you're going to get anywhere, is by using a credit card that has no foreign transaction fees, and this card is one of those cards. The second great benefit is primary rental car insurance. Assuming you've booked the rental car by paying for it with the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, this will cover theft or damage to your rental car. The third great benefit is trip delay reimbursement. If your trip is delayed for more than 12 hours by the airline, like your flight is delayed more than 12 hours, well, then you can get up to $500 in credit, assuming you bought your airline tickets on the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. There's also baggage delay insurance. If your bags are delayed by more than 6 hours, this benefit pays up to $100 a day for toiletries and necessities, up to 5 days if your bags are delayed that long. The card also comes with purchase protection. If you purchase a tangible item on the card, it's covered for 120 days from theft or breakage, up to $500 per claim. You even get extended warranty protection. Chase will extend the warranty up to 1 additional year of a US manufacturer's warranty, eligible on warranties of less than 3 years. And finally, another great benefit is when you call Chase on the number on the back of the credit card, the phone is actually answered by a real human being. I love this as one of the best benefits, because if I have an issue or I have a question or I need something and I call them, I'm not sitting on hold for hours going through a phone tree. There's someone who actually answers it and says hello. And the fifth and final thing I said we'd look at is the annual fee. The Chase Sapphire Preferred has a pretty low annual fee. It's $95 per year, which is, I think, a pretty low fee for all of these great benefits. Oh, and the card has this really neat metal card. Oh, and if you want to add an authorized user, you can add authorized users for free too. So if you've got a spouse or brother or sister or parents, you can give them these cards. Their spend will count towards your spend, and they'll get those no foreign transaction fees as well. So if you're interested in signing up for the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, I've got a link in the description below. That'll come with that great sign-up bonus that I talked about earlier, 60,000 bonus points your first 3 months if you spend $4,000. It is a referral link, so I do earn a small commission if you use it, but I do appreciate it because if you use that link, it helps me make more of these fun, informative videos for you in the future. Well, if you want to hear more travel advice from me about how to travel cheaply, how to travel comfortably, how to get cheap hotel deals, how to get cheap airlines, you can click here for my whole playlist, or maybe just cheap flights, click here to watch that one. Well, as usual, I won't say goodbye because I'll see you in one of these videos.